The outing. Right, class 6. Right, class 6. I'm talking. I want complete quiet. And that includes you, David Alexander. Yes, you. No need to turn around, David. There aren't any other David Alexanders here, are there? Louise, it isn't absolutely necessary for your watch to play us London's Burning just now, is it? Aren't you? I saw that, Mark. I saw that. Any more and you'll be out. No trip, nothing. Telly bake. It's a telly in your head. It's the telly of a knife in there. That's enough. Music. That's enough. Hot food. Music. Babysitter.
Pretend I'll be chasing colors.
Sometimes my mum and dad used to go out. This meant that my brother had to babysit me. He hated it because I just wouldn't go to bed. Telly, put your thumb in the air, your finger over there. Look for your other thumb. You'll probably find it on the other hand. Put that thumb on the end of your finger. Put that finger on the end of your thumb. You've got a telly now. What programme shall I put on the telly? I know. That programme's called Ear. Put your cheek on the telly. That programme's called Don't Be Cheeky. Far strict.
Pretend I'll be chasing colors.
Tea time. It's tea time and we're sitting at the table and my dad wants milk in his tea. Could you get me the milk? I get the milk. I sit down again. Then he wants butter for his bread. Could you get me the butter, he says. I get the butter and I sit down again. Then he wants a teaspoon for his tea. Could you get me a teaspoon, he says. And then my mum says, once you get that bum of yours stuck in a chair, you never get it off again, do you? And my dad says, I can't get a moment's peace round here. Fast telly. Strict. We had a teacher who was so strict, you weren't allowed to breathe in her lessons. She used to stand out the front going, I can hypnotise people. So he said, yeah, I bet you can't. So he said, okay, playtime, so playtime.
Pretend I'll be chasing colors.
Hand on the rap. Hand on the rap. Feel the rhythm of the train. Logic. Tizer. Once a boy called Richard came to school and said, Logic. Tizer. So he said, yeah, I bet you can't. So he said, okay, playtime, so playtime. We all went on to the playground. He said, hot food. There was a man who turned up round our way once, put up a tent in the park he did, put notices all round the street saying that he was going to put on show a terrifying creature called the Skyfoogle. The one. At school, we were doing a project. Tomato 2, or How I Learnt to Love Tomatoes. When I get in, if there's one thing I love, it's a fat red tomato. I love the feel of my tongue and lips on the tight skin, then I make my teeth cut into the flesh. No! The juice jumps into my mouth, the coolness and the wetness. So now I get some pepper and put a few grains on the flesh. So with my next bit, a tasty feel starts under my tongue. I get a piece of bread and all the wheaty, mealy stuff mixes with the juicy tomato stuff. And that's the way it goes down now. Bread and tomato, tomato and bread in a lovely, wet, grainy, savoury, flavoury, round-the-mouth, fruity, bready mush. Teletizer. At school, we were doing a project. You know the kind of thing. The Vikings. Transport. Teletizer. That's enough. Headache. It's a teletizer in your head. It's the teletizer of a knife in there. That's enough. It's your veins bursting. It's your skull squeezing your brains. It's a headache. Strict. We had a teacher who was so strict you weren't allowed to breathe in her lessons. She used to stand out the front going, "No, teletizer, thing." And you had the whole morning to get through. The weak ones just used to keel over and die. You'd hear them going down behind you. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. And there was always a whiny miser. The Michael Rosen strict.
Pretend I'll be chasing colors.
You may think I'm strict. You may think I'm sad. You may think I'm strict. You may think I'm mad. But hang on to your seats and listen right here. I'm going to tell you something that'll burn your ear. It's enough. The cheese. At school, we were doing a project. You know the kind of thing. The Vikings. Transport. Cheese. Our project was Holland. There we were reading My Friend Hans from Holland. And we made windmills and stuck blue strips of paper on blue strips of paper. They were canals. And we kept talking about conversations with the fast food. Do you want an apple? You can't catch me, I'm the speedy hamburger. What do you want then? An apple. Tidy room. They say, tidy your room. But I'm trying to kill a fly on the wall with a comic, rolled up comic. Pew! They say, I'm asking you to tidy your room, but I'm trying to kill the fly by squashing it with a chunk of... Conversations with the fast food. I don't know. They say, I'm now telling you to tidy your room, and I'm rolling up little bits of plasticine. For the last time, I don't know. But I'm making a line of the rolled up bits of plasticine along the edge of the chair. They say, can you hear me? I say, I don't know. I'm now flicking the bits of plasticine at the fly on the wall. They say, what have we just asked you to? Tomato 1. Hey Michael. Hey Michael. 2. Go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. No. Presents. I gave... No, we don't. No, we don't. Thank you, Michael. 2. That's enough. Okay, we got the... London Airport. 2. Once my brother said, why? Just why? Why don't we go to London Airport for your birthday treat? Okay, we got the... The Skyfoogle, 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 Skyfoogle. Why? Okay, don't worry about it. Horrible. Fridge.